Time now for Pro Stock and a debut race car driver. We'll talk more about Travis Mazza in just a moment, but the highlights, we start from Q1 with Ohio driver Jed Coughlin up against the point leader Erica EndersStevens. This is how you rewrite both ends of the track record. 6:52.3, 2:12.63, numbers that stood all the way through day number one.
And let's take you to session number 2. Once again, it's Jed Coughlin, Erica EndersStevens. Cool conditions, and Erica, once again, didn't quite match her low ET number, runs a 6:52.7. Jed was able to step up with that 6:55, move him up 5 positions into the number 6 spot.
You know what was amazing? How cool it is here this weekend. How about 11 drivers eclipsing the old track ET record by Ohio racer Ron Krischer from 2011. Yeah, Erica through Jason all the way down to Greg Anderson bettered that mark.
Yeah, how about Greg Anderson, that number 11 spot. Shane Tucker, 12th, all the way down to Travis Mazza on the bump spot with a 7:64.
The only man not in is Larry Morgan. Travis Mazza right now sits on the bump. Mentioned the debut racer, or debut race for the second-generation racer, formerly from Ohio. Stat guy, you got more.
His dad used to race Super Gas. He passed away 10 years ago. His dad's dream is to race Pro Stock. He never got a chance. So Travis, at 40 years old, is living the family dream.
Got that Pro Stock license here 1 week ago. He currently sits on the bump spot, looking to better a 7:6.46, 7:3.65. Does get him in the number 15 spot. And guess who's guaranteed to race tomorrow?
Hang on.
Provided he gets the car stopped and doesn't put it in the kitty litter, of course.
And we watched that car come around the corner after a close call. Almost put it on the beach. Eddie Krawiec, 5 consecutive #1 qualifying spots. Is there anything better than consistency in this sport?
No, you have to have consistency. You know, we struggled a little bit last session. Didn't get the motorcycle to go to AB. It just kind of shut off. So we went back, changed a bunch of parts, all electrical components, and threw them off to the side. But got to thank Miramonte Records for putting up this #1 qualifier bonus. That definitely helps me going into the shootout coming in 2 races in Sonoma. So I'm definitely excited for that. But, you know, hats off to the Harley-Davidson crew, Vance and Hines, everybody there putting in the hard work and effort. You know, we appreciate it. Most important, all you fans, all you guys that support us, we thank you and for coming out to the races. We know it's difficult sometimes and hard on your pockets, but thank you.
Getting quite a collection of these green caps, symbolic of #1.
Did Eddie Krawiec say that Pro Stock motorcycle shootout was coming up in 2 races? Is Sonoma in 2 races?
Can you believe that?
That means Denver's next, and we're on the Western Swing.
Where'd the season go, Dave?
I do not know. Do not know. Gary, hey, one quick thing before Travis. You tell him he's automatically in the field. Don't do that quite yet. A couple people still that could maybe change the qualifying order. Shane Tucker is securely qualified in the field, the number 12 spot. One guy that, well, has the ability to move him eventually out. It's 2 guys, Larry Morgan, B. Gaines also coming up here just a little bit.
Well, for Larry Morgan, I mean, the bump spot right now is V. Gaines with that 7:63. Mazza is in 15th with that 7:36. So Larry Morgan just needs to make a run down the racetrack. He's really struggled with this car on the setup just to get the thing to launch straight. He hasn't been able to do that, and that's why he's really struggled to get down the track. But Larry's done this before. He softened up, just make an A to B pass, hopefully. And if he can do that, should get him in the show.
B. Gaines will be up in the next pair, so we'll know if Travis' race debut will be a successful one. You see V on the spot, that's the number for Morgan to beat. And if you're looking for one of the rising stars in Pro Stock, take a look at Shane Tucker. The elite performance under the hood, 660 with a 3. Larry Morgan does make a 3-position improvement to knock Mazza now down to the bump. V. Gaines coming up next will have the opportunity to knock him out. This is Shane's sister, Kirsten, a racer as well, from Down Under. Watching the scoreboard, not what they were looking for, you think?
Nah, they were looking for a little bit more.
They will go down and pick up Shane. Good news is he's solidly qualified here.
Well, let's take a look at Larry Morgan earlier. These were the problems that he was having. Look at the tire shake on this car and watch the violence from this tire shake as it starts cupping. And take a look at the body. Look at the headlights out front. They're sitting there going, getting cross-eyed. They're getting all bug-eyed, going, what the heck is going on? So basically, Larry said, we got to fix this thing. I think he just softened the clutch up, to try to get rid of this tremendous tire shake to slip the clutch down through there and get in the show, and that's what he did.
Whole lot of shaking going on, whole lot of bumping going up and going on. Has the last opportunity to change the pro stock qualifying order here. Get himself qualified when he comes up against Greg Anderson.
The show will not qualify.
A big shocker. B. Gaines, who was the point leader through the first two, had to run a 7:36.5 or better. Rather pedestrian in this category. No problems, right? Wrong.
It's the same thing. You had to go up there just pretty much like Larry Morgan. Just soften the clutch up. Just let it slip down through there and get in the field. B. Gaines, though, you can see right side of your screen launches and makes a right turn right towards the center line. Could do nothing else but get out of the throttle, try to pellet down there. When it didn't recover, he just basically says, "We're done, boys."
A big surprise for the driver 8 in the pro stock standings. Next up, we're heading to his native Colorado, Vandermeer Speedway.
Teammates, Travis Mazza, welcome to your first pro stock competition. You make the field. B. Gaines encountering a problem. Larry Morgan also in. This is a realization, I understand, of a dream. Your father passed away about 10 years ago, and it was something that I know you've been thinking about and chasing. What's this moment feel like?
It is amazing, and I can't help but thank Larry Morgan, all of his sponsors, all of our family, all of our friends, and I think we have 321 Super Gas watching us right now, so we're very happy.
Congratulations.
You know,
this is a home track, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, and these guys might be in trouble enough. If I get in, I'm probably pretty bad here, but you know what? I'm just so happy for Travis. We hate it for V because we both love V, and but you know, things happen, and Mike's looking down on both of us because he would surely want us to come out here and race.
Special moment for these two right here.
Thank you.
Guaranteed to make the show. Nice job, Travis. Teaming up with Larry Morgan there. So attention now turns to Roger Brogdon, back running his own power underneath the hood of his Camaro. He'll be alongside of Mark Hogan, the 58-year-old out of Dubuque, Iowa. Asbestos removal contractor. Not a job I'd want to have.
Why not, Dave?
That word asbestos.
Somebody's got to do it. It's not going to be you, I understand.
No worries.
Well, Roger Brogdon right now trying to probably get in the top half of the field, or he'd like to get in the top half of the field. It might be a little bit tough. He has a consistent race car, currently in that number 11, currently with a 6:57 lap time.
You get the feeling, though, that Roger Brogdon is expecting a little bit more out of his power plants. The Kent Racing stable. Did he improve? 6:59.2.
Consistent, but no improvement.
Yeah, no improvement. He'll stay in the number 11 spot. Hogan will start race day from number 15.
Most of the drivers out here will tell you that their helmet is pretty much their business card. It's the one area where they have design control. For Erica EndersStevens, she has her very first brand new helmet in 5 years, and it's a pretty one too. You look at it, it's got her national ET record on it, her national speed record, also has her school logo, Texas A&M. Look at the front of it, got the Texas flag, and the best part, it matches the race car. It's got the same black stripe. It also only weighs 4 pounds because it is full carbon fiber. It's pretty cool.
Mike, how many helmets did you have throughout your career? You even keep count?
No, I did not. There's quite a few. Some of them got the paint burnt right off them, too.
We talking like 10, 12, 15? Are we talking
I raced
like
for
40,
22
50,
years,
60?
so I had at least 22 helmets. So I mean, I had one for every year, I know that. So I probably had more than that. Probably about 25, 26 helmets.
Wish I could bum one off here. Look good on the show. Doggone it. There you go, getting me again on a technicality. Vincent Nobile's number 2 in Mike Dunn's power rankings, taking on John Gaydosh Jr. His 4th attempt to qualify here at Norwalk. He's going to do it this weekend. Stat guy.
Vincent Nobile coming off his win at Joliet at the last race. That was the 100 win for the Pro Stock car, the Chevrolet brand. Vincent, by the way, the 26th driver to score a win with the Chevrolet. And I got to bring it up, the first one ever, Winter Nationals 1970 in a Camaro, Bill Grumpy Jenkins.
Love and miss the Grump every day. All right, Mike, fill in the rest of your power rankings. Where do the people stand?
Well, like I said, I went off the reservation a little on this. I picked Jason Line. He had a great car in the last race. He told me I was crazy. I should stick to funny cars, but I liked his chances coming in here. Vincent Nobile coming off the win, have the car, but you know that kid could drive, and Dave Conley's got a pretty nice car right now, but Eric Enders is a class of the field so far.
Thought you lived in Pennsylvania. Reservation?
Damn Indians.
Going off the reservation.
A little Cherokee in.
We got to talk. Now, Vincent Nobile definitely loves this place. A 10-1 round record, a couple national event wins, a K&N win as well. 656.5. Not going to improve, but he's got a 655 on the board as well. Another 655. And John, hit the brakes, brother. Don't go into the kiddie litter.